2, 3.
We are going to talk about the tricep dip, or the dip, or whatever you want to call it, tricep press. The first thing that I want to talk about is what muscles you're using. We're not only working the tricep, but we're also working the traps and the lats, the rhomboids and the lats here as well. The abs are going to be used as a stabilizer, but the upper back muscles and the deltoids are going to be in play here, very much so. Just as much almost as the triceps in this position. So hands should be close to the body. They're right on your bench or your stone or curb or wherever you're doing your tricep dip. On a chair, at home, whatever it may be. So the hand position should be close in to the body. The arms are going to stay close in as well, so you should really feel your shirt in the inner part of your arm. The leg position, there are two of them. One, it would be the legs all the way out. This would be unfacilitated, so when we do the dip, the legs stay out. If you needed to facilitate it or you needed it to be, make it a little bit less stressful on the upper part of the body, we would go ahead and bend the knees so that it would take some of that pressure off the upper body. When we do the dip, go ahead down into the dip. We want to make sure that our collarbones are staying to the sky, our shoulders are rolling back, and we drive up through the palm of our hand. So we're going down, and we drive up through the palm of the hand. Staying close to the bench, so his body is sort of brushing past the bench instead of having him go up and away from the bench. We want him to go straight up and straight down. This again would be the unmodified version with the legs long. The modified version would be him stepping his feet in and doing those dips. The arms want to go to a 90-degree angle, so the elbows are going straight back and the arms are going to 90 degrees. We're driving the arms all the way up, driving through the heel of the hand. Good. Go ahead and sit back for me. Contraindications for this one would be a wrist injury or a shoulder injury of any type. So if someone has a rotator cuff injury, sometimes this can bother them, or any type of shoulder pain. So the modification, again, you would want to take them from legs long into legs short, but then also you could have them do an isometric where they would take it out. You could have them hold it down for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have them drive up 5 seconds, and then you can have them sit back and rest. If they needed to, shake out their wrists, shake out their shoulders, and then bring it back into that position. And then take it down for 5 and hold it. 3, 4, 5, and bring it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bring it back in. The other thing that they can do is they can do a standing tricep press. So all you would do is stand up and actually do a tricep press behind you. So you're actually doing a tricep press just like this, back behind you. You're really trying to recruit those tricep muscles. So this would be a modification for someone that might have an issue with the hard flexion of the wrist. So when you're doing this, you're able to still feel the triceps, but you're not putting the pressure on the shoulder, the elbow, and the wrist joint. Do you feel that, Tim? Go ahead and have a seat. So as an instructor, the things you want to look for in cue for your campers are fairly simple. Once you set them up in the leg position, they can figure out which way they want to go. If they want to take their legs out, and you always let them know they can bring them back in. So the cues that you want them to do is rolling these shoulders back, keeping the collarbones to the sky, and keeping the arms close to the body, and taking it to 90 degrees, and pulling back up. Down to 90 and pulling back up. But really opening up the shoulders as much as you can and keeping those collarbones to the sky, squeezing those arms back so the elbows are going back at 90 degrees, body staying close to the bench. These are all things you want to make sure that people are doing. The place that you would use tricep dips in your workout, it really, you can intersperse them all the way through the workout. Because the body stays upright when you're doing them, the heart rate's not going to be a factor here. It would be a factor if you were doing sprints and then you drop down and do tricep dips. But if you're just doing a jog and go to tricep dips, this is something that your body can easily transition because the head is not going below the heart. So you could use this in the middle of your workout, you could use it towards the end. You could use it in the beginning as long as you're just doing a few reps to get the upper body warm. But for the most part, because the head doesn't go below the heart, this actual exercise can be used pretty much anywhere in your workout. You want to do it in sets. Don't burn them out too much, so you're not going to try to do 25 without a rest. You could do 10, 12 without a rest, give them a rest, change it up, do something else like a push-up, and then go back to your tricep dips. And that's a tricep dip.